You are tuned in to The T-Side, a podcast where we talk total health, life lessons, and music. I'm your host, licensed therapist, doula, and music enthusiast, Tawnya D. Now let's get into it. Hey, what's going on? You are tuned in to The T-Side podcast. I am your host, Tawnya D. If this is your first time listening, welcome. If you are returning, thank you, and welcome back. If you enjoy the episode, please consider sharing so that others can enjoy it too. The holiday shopping season is officially upon us. I also like to consider it my birthday season because my birthday is always overshadowed by Christmas, so I have to get in where I fit in. I'm just saying. Shout out to all the Sagittarians and December babies out there. And I'm going to go ahead and give a quick public service announcement on behalf of all of us. Please stop gypping us out of our birthday gifts. It's not our fault we were born around Christmas. Our birthday is in December every year, so you have time to save up for it just like you do for everybody else. That is all. So today I am going to be talking about holiday gift shopping, but first, what I've been watching. Since the holidays are a good time to sit around and watch movies, I thought I'd let you know what I've been watching. Now, all of these are on Netflix. The first movie is called Passing, which stars Tessa Thompson. It's set in the 1920s, I believe, and centers around two Black women who are very light in complexion. And I believe Ruth Negga is the friend, Claire, who is passing as a white woman and married to a white man. And she happens to run into Irene, played by Tessa Thompson, who happened to be out shopping uptown one day and passing as a white woman. But in real life, she's married to a Black man, has two young Black sons, and they grew up together, but have since moved in different directions in life. But after that chance meeting, they reconnected and the story just kind of goes on from there. It was very, very interesting. And there's a book by the same name called Passing. So that's one I think you should check out. That was pretty good. Then there's The Harder They Fall. Now this one, it might be a bit over the top for some, but it's a Western with an all-star cast. Regina King, Idris Elba, Jonathan Majors from Lovecraft Country, if you saw that, Delroy Lindo, Lakeith Stansfield, Zazie Beetz, and many more. Great cast. But it's about an outlaw, Nat Love, who finds out his rival Rufus Buck is being released from prison, and he sets out to get his revenge. For me, the best part of the movie was that all of the characters are real people in history that have been forgotten, like Stagecoach Mary, Cathay Williams, Nat Love, Rufus Buck. It was a really good story. It's really good to go back and look up the history of the people, because I think out of all of them, the one that is probably the most known is Bill Pickett. But the story is fictional, but all of the characters in the movie are real people in Black history. One of the producers on the film is Sean Jay-Z Carter, who's also a fellow Sagittarian. And the music, it was really good. It was interesting. It was a hip-hop soundtrack set to a Western, but it was pretty dope. So you should definitely check that one out. And a really cool thing to look for in the film is the train that you see. It has the name C.A. Bozeman on the side. Like that's the name of the train company. But that actually stands for the late Chadwick Aaron Boseman. So that was a really cool nod to pay respect to Chadwick Boseman in the film. Now, also starring Idris Elba is Concrete Cowboy. I guess he was on a cowboy kick. I don't know. But He plays a dad in a Philadelphia community of black cowboys whose son, played by Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things, he plays Lucas, and he played young Ricky in the New Edition story, is got in trouble at school and he was sent to live with his dad for the summer. So, inner city Detroit kid going to live in a cowboy town in Philadelphia makes for a very interesting setup for a movie. And it also stars Jarrell Jerome and Clifford Smith, aka METHOD man, Method Man from the Wu-Tang Clan. Now, this one I haven't watched yet, and I've heard mixed reviews, but it caught my eye and I want to check it out. And that one is Bruised by Halle Berry in her directorial debut. And she stars as a disgruntled MMA fighter who finds redemption in the ring and courage to face her demons when her son that she gave up as an infant re-enters her life. Now, I have no idea how that connects, but we shall see. It looked interesting because it looks like she really put in a lot of work to becoming this MMA fighter. Now, most recently, I did a movie night with my mom and my brother. We watched King Richard. It was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure you've heard about it already, but it's the story about Richard Williams, the father of Venus and Serena Williams, and it's playing in theaters and on HBO Max. And it stars Will Smith as Richard Williams, Anjanou Ellis as their mother Oracene, Demi Singleton as young Serena, Sanaya Sidney as young Venus, and John Bernthal as the coach, Rick Mackey, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And although the story is about the dad and his unyielding goal to make his girls the greatest tennis stars in the world, it's really, to me, it's really about family. And the entire cast is phenomenal. It's really good. You know, I've gone back since watching the movie to watch interviews of the cast and real interviews with Dad and even Rick Mackey. And the story was pretty true to real life. It was definitely an amazing story. So that one is a good movie for the family to watch. Now, back to the holiday shopping. The theme song for today is Money Can't Buy You Love by my fave, Ralph Tresvant from New Edition. This was a song he released in 1992 as a part of the Mo Money soundtrack starring Damon Wayans. Christmas is my favorite holiday, but not because I get gifts, but because I really enjoy giving gifts. You know, I like to personalize or make my gifts for the individual and not pick up some random gift that could be given to your random coworker. You know, I really like to see the look on their face and the joy from watching them get a gift that's personal to them. You know, the day after Thanksgiving is the quote unquote official kickoff to the holiday season. I mean, we've got Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, my birthday. No, I'm just playing. No, seriously though. It's just, I don't know. It just annoys me a bit that everything has to have a name, but you know, that's just me. Anyway, you know, I was sitting the other day trying to figure out when did Black Friday become a whole dang month? Because the last time I recall, it started the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I really thought that was a bit excessive. I missed the part where it became a whole week, and now it's a whole month. But, you know, whatever. Ridiculous. You know, I used to go out at 4:00 in the morning and shop, but when they started doing sales online, I was done with all of that. You know, I could just hop on my computer and have my items sent to my doorstep, or I could order it online and just go pick it up, which was perfect for me because I really don't like crowds anyway. Honestly, though, I usually use it to buy myself gifts since the prices are cheaper and I don't really get what I want from anyone else. Again, because my birthday is so close to Christmas. In fact, when people ask me what I want, and I think I've been doing this, I don't know, probably since high school. I'm not really sure when it started, but I think because I was always aware that it was close to Christmas, and every time I would say I wanted something, people would act like it was so ridiculous because, or either they would literally just say, that's a lot. You know, it's right around Christmas. What? Whatever. So I think I just started to give people gifts in price ranges. So I would give you something on the low end, something that cost a lot, and something in between. So either way, it was a surprise for me when I got it. You know, whatever you can afford, great, get it. So today I thought I'd give you some tips on holiday shopping in case you may not really know what to give the special people in your life without breaking the bank. Now, I'm no expert shopper or professional gift giver or anything by any means, but I live on a social worker budget and know how to stretch a coin so you can get someone something special without going broke because, as the saying goes, it's the thought that counts, right? Well, first things first, with all the online shopping going on, I wanted to let you know about a website that I found called scamdetector.com. Now, it's not a paid ad or anything. I just found it recently and I wanted to share it with you because I've known people who've been scammed by going to these websites and all of that. So, and I know you've seen these ads pop up on your social media feeds advertising something you might like at the best price, right? Well, if the price is too good to be true, it probably is. Since I'm a skeptic by nature, I over research any and everything before I make purchases. And with Scam Detector, you can actually go to the website and put in the web address of the company that you're looking for to see if it's legit. It gives you a score and lets you know if the site is reputable, if you can speak to a live person, what their customer service is like, and if their site is secure and all of that, and where the site originates from. So if it's a company in China or someplace like that, it'll let you know that it's something outside of the US. And if it's, secure or high potential for your information to be hacked from that site. I even researched Scam Detector when checking to see if that page was legit. Just because they say they check, that don't mean they do. But again, I'm a skeptic by nature. So I even checked to see if that was a legit site. And then to counteract it, I put in sites that I knew were reputable or places I've ordered from to see what type of review it gave. And it did come up different from some of the other sites that, let's say, popped up in my Instagram feed or something like that. They say it's this all-in-one bag. It does 60 different things and it only costs $20. Yeah, sounds good, but what kind of material is that really made out of? It looks great on the website, but you get it and it's some cheap flimsy thing that's gonna rip as soon as you put one thing in it. I'm just trying to make sure you don't end up disappointed, or you order something and you get it in the size that they say is from a different country. So the sizing is not the same. So what you thought you got was a large really is an extra small. Yeah. And then you have trouble trying to send it back. It's going to be a whole problem. So I'm just trying to make sure you don't run into that. So you can check scamdetector.com. And even if you don't go to that site, just Google the company name and Google reviews on the products in the company to see if you get a lot of bad reviews or feedback or whatever. Now, far as giving a gift that's personalized, it's really simple. It's just pay attention to what the people say they like or want, especially for the people who are hard to shop for. They never seem to want anything. Or when you ask them, they like, no, I don't want anything. I don't need anything. Just make a note of what they say, just kind of in regular conversation. For example, when my brother moved a few years ago, he was talking about some frames that he wanted to get to hang some stuff on his wall. So I bought him frames to put them in, because he's one of those people who, one, is hard to shop for. And when you ask him, he never says he wants anything. He's always fine. So he'll never tell you what he wants. You really have to figure it out on your own. But basically, I got him these frames. It didn't cost a lot. I found them on Amazon. He liked them. He's using them. Great. It worked out. Because it was something he said he wanted, and I knew he would use it. Now, random trivia for anyone who really cares. Small Business Saturday was actually started by American Express as a way to support your local and small businesses, which I always like to support, because it helps stimulate your local economy, helps small business owners support their families. And the best part, you don't really have to wait for an order to ship. You can usually take it home with you right away. And many of those items are handmade, so it gives more of a personal touch, because you might be able to have it monogrammed or made specifically for them. Take it from someone whose name is always mispronounced and misspelled. Growing up, it was nearly impossible to find anything with Tawnya on it. Never. So if you can get something with someone's favorite color or with their name on it, even if their name is Anne, it's still personal to them because you gave it to them. So that meant you got it specifically for them. You can go to Google or Pinterest for some really great creative ideas. You can just look up holiday gifts for women, gifts for girls, Christmas gifts for dad, or whoever you need the gift for. And I promise you, there's an option for you on there. You can look at pictures, you can look at websites, and even if you're not the DIY type person to do it yourself, you can find a lot of really great ideas and websites to order from. Anything with pictures are always good gift ideas. I've used personally Shutterfly, personalizationmall.com, as well as collage.com. These sites allow you to make photo albums, calendars, phone cases, puzzles, ornaments, blankets, etc. You name it, you can make it as long as you have a picture, tote bags. So those are always really good gifts. And, since it's hard times out here, you can always just give money and just put a personal handwritten note in a card saying something like, here's a little something for you to do something nice for yourself, or here's money to put towards a bill, or here's money to pay a bill. That's good for college age students because, they always got bills and they always want their parents to pay. So that's always a nice touch. I know I always appreciated that. And I know a lot of people say gift cards can be impersonal, but you can always, again, get creative with it. For my mom's birthday one year, again, she's somebody, because as you get older people don't really need anything. They don't want anything because they've been living long enough. They've got everything they want. So I made her a gift card bouquet with different gift cards for all the different places she liked to eat and liked to shop. Now, myself, I love Amazon. So for me, you can never go wrong with getting me an Amazon gift card. I get business stuff, craft stuff, like the microphone for my podcast. I got it off of Amazon. The frames I got for my brother, I got it off of Amazon. And a lot of times, a gift card is a good option for people that you may not be able to see in person, because most of them now have the option. You can just get it online. You can send a Target gift card via email. A gift card can come in handy. I had some major repairs done on my house several years ago, and those hardware store gift cards definitely came in handy. Gift cards to places like the grocery store, Instacart, DoorDash, Grubhub can be useful for those who may not be able to get around easily. Then you have subscription services. Those can be good as well. Now, I'm not talking about the Clark Griswold Jelly of the Month Club, but many places have boxes that you can get a variety of items every month. I know they have shaving clubs, clothing, perfume, Greek letter organizations. And if you get one for yourself, you can always take the items you don't want from your box and package it as a gift for someone else. I mean, you might as well get the most out of your money, right? I told you, I know how to stretch a coin. Now, you don't even have to do the whole year. You can just do a month or 3. And if the person feels like they really like it, they can continue it on their own. And speaking of billing, they now have many services like Afterpay and Klarna. I believe Sezzle is another one I've seen that offer installment payments. It's like an online layaway. You can break your payments up, in 4 or 6 easy payments. And they're usually interest free as long as you pay in the required time period. I personally have not used them, but I know people who have, and they really like that option. Now, I'm not an extreme couponer, although I grew up using coupons. I clip coupons with my grandma out of the Sunday paper every week. So you can't go wrong with a discount code. In fact, I actually sign up for rewards programs at different stores. And when you spend so much money, you get cash back. Like the grocery store I go to, you spend so many dollars, you get points. I've been saving my points up most of the year. So basically, I can go shopping. Let's say I decide to do some stuff for the holiday. I can probably get all my groceries for free because I've saved up that much. Target has I don't remember how much it is. You get cash back with each purchase. I don't know, 5, 10, 15%. I don't know. But I know I get something back if it's a savings. So those are always good. That's actually one of my favorite things to do for my birthday is go around and collect my free and discounted birthday rewards gifts. To my favorite places to eat and shop. I eat good around my birthday. I get all the good stuff. And let's say it's something that I don't necessarily want, just, I don't know, random, a $10 coupon for JCPenney. But there's nothing that I really want there. So what can I do? I can use that towards something I can get, let's say, my cousin. And there you go. That's one. Either I can get somebody a gift that I probably would not have, or it's money off of a gift that I would normally have to spend, saving me some money. Or there's always, again, that random coworker or somebody you forgot to get a gift for. Boom. Now you got an extra $10 you can go and buy somebody something real quick. Now, before I let you go, I have a couple of don'ts. First, don't keep getting the person the same gift every year. Even if it's something they like, that comes across as if you didn't put any thought into it. Even if you feel like you're getting them something they like, after a while, they're not going to really appreciate it because it comes across as if you're not putting much thought into it and that you don't really know anything about them except that one thing. You don't like eating the same thing for breakfast every single day. So why are you getting me the same thing every single year in a different color? Don't do that. And The other one is, don't get somebody something because it's what you want them to have. Because the response will probably be like, "Ooh, thanks. Yeah, I like it." And then they won't really use it, and it's a waste of your money. You know, if your wife isn't really into fashion, don't buy her expensive name brand stuff just for the sake of her being able to say she has it. I mean, if it's something not too expensive, hey, maybe they'll be able to re-gift it to someone else in a year or two. I'm just saying, let's not waste things. You can give it to Goodwill, or you can give it to somebody who might want it or might need it. Or again, you forgot to get somebody something and boom, now that bottle of lotion that you got that you really didn't like, you can package that up with something and give it to the next person who might actually like it. But again, if you don't think they're going to like it, don't just randomly give them stuff, because then they're going to be like, she done gave me this. She don't even like this scent. Gave me a headache. Don't do random stuff. That's not cool. But at the end of the day, you don't have to spend a lot of money on a gift. It really is the thought that counts. Now, look, I'm not saying you can't spend $1,000 on a gaming system for your kids or hundreds of dollars on a name brand purse. I'm just saying there are other options. So you don't have to go in debt trying to make somebody happy. Especially as we get older, sometimes the best gift is peace and quiet. Schedule a day for them to do nothing, or you go out and run the errands and make them food so they don't have to cook. Don't stress yourself out, but be mindful of the person you're buying the gift for. Like Ralph says in the song, money can't buy you love. It can't buy you happiness. It can buy you diamond rings, but it can't buy you love. And people will love the personal touch that you give them when picking a gift. Now, don't stress yourself out too much. Don't worry. I got you. If you need help coming up with a gift, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to brainstorm with you. Now, let me know. Do you shop for the holidays? Have you completed your holiday shopping, or is Christmas canceled? Leave me a comment and let me know. But that's all I have for today. I just wanted to welcome you into the official holiday shopping season. So until next time, happy shopping. Thank you for listening to the T-Side Podcast. Be sure to follow me on your favorite listening platform so you get notified when new episodes come out. You can also connect with me on social media at T_Side Podcast on Instagram and Twitter, as well as on Facebook at the T-Side Podcast. You can also head over to the website, thetsidepodcast.com, where you can leave a comment, send me an email, or even a voicemail. I look forward to hearing from you.